In other news, Green MP Benjamin Doyle, who uses they-them pronouns, is defiant, claiming they will not be disappeared after returning to Parliament for the first time following a wave of death threats. It comes after they used slang, which they say doesn't have a sexual meaning, in social media posts, including alongside a photograph of their child. Political editor Maiki Sherman reports.
Flanked by members of the rainbow community, Benjamin Doyle fronting up.
I can admit that I was politically naive, and we have paid a huge price for that naivety.
The MP and their family facing death threats and abuse.
Some of which have been so graphic and disturbing that I had been advised not to leave my house.
Before entering Parliament, Doyle had a private social media account, Bible Belt Bussy. It sparked criticism after a photograph of their child, which One News has chosen not to show to protect their privacy, appeared alongside other photographs captioned Bussy Galore.
Bussy Galore is an in-joke and a nickname. The translation here is me at large living my best life.
Doyle says the nickname comes from James Bond character Bussy Galore.
It is more explicit than that. It is a play on the words boy and pussy. Do you accept that?
In this context, that is not what it is. In this context, it is a reference to me and a nickname.
Can you see why people might take issue with that you're picking and choosing what definition you feel is appropriate?
When an image and words are taken out of a context and manipulated to seem a certain way, I can see how people might get that impression.
They should stop digging a hole and just tell us the truth now.
Winston Peters was the first political leader to flag concerns.
We have standards in Parliament. We're all caught by them. We're all prosecuted by them if the case happens. And what's going on here? A giant cover-up.
Do you accept it was wrong to post photographs of your child alongside sexual slang like that?
The words I used in my private account historically were not sexual words.
The account was Bible Belt Bussy and the caption was Bussy Galore.
Which is a reference to a Bond movie.
In one post, Doyle captioned, "Swipe to see an eggplant," an emoji for a penis.
That image is a picture of Crocs, my feet, and then a coffee. So I think they've been taken out of context.
The Greens say the real crime is a far-right conspiracy painting members of the rainbow community as a threat to children. It was revealed today during candidate vetting the Greens advised Doyle to take down the social media page. He refused.
I am not going to be disappeared from public life, and queer people should not have to minimise ourselves.
Also revealed today, the original allegations against Doyle came from a former New Zealand First member. Doyle says he wants to meet with Peters.
I would rather have a conversation kanohi ki te kanohi.
Face to face.
I want him to meet with the public of this country and explain why on earth he thought that that was proper behaviour for an MP.
Benjamin Doyle today tackling the issue head on.
Maiki, Doyle back at Parliament today. Are they back for good?
Yes, Benjamin Doyle will be back at Parliament tomorrow. I'm told they will resume their normal parliamentary work schedule. But whether that includes protection, security of some sort, given the threats that they are facing, remains to be seen. It's something the Green Party says they're working through with parliamentary security. Benjamin Doyle has sat down with a police detective to go through those death threats and those threats of abuse that they and their family have been facing. Look, Benjamin Doyle today used the words political naivety. And that's absolutely what you can sum up the situation as being. Political naivety on the part of the Green Party, but also their MP. Doyle was told to take that social media account down by the party. They refused. And while that can be viewed as noble, coming as they are completely to Parliament and being a voice for the minority, unfortunately, politics is brutal. And that's not an excuse. It's simply the reality of what it is. Doyle also continuing to refuse to take that social media account down in the face of this political firestorm means that they will continue, unfortunately, to face that vitriol.
Tēnā koe, Maiki, thank you.